How's it going, guys? Jaysea here, and today we have a Tryndamere jungle game. As you guys can see, we're up against a Lee Sin. We're in about mid-diamond this game, and I am playing jungle. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get top lane, but it might be more interesting for you guys. I'm starting blue because I feel like if I told our bot lane to basically fake leash, so if they could fake leash, then the Lee will think I started red, and then he'll come to blue and invade nothing. That's my hopes. But it looks like they didn't listen, so that's very unfortunate. The Ezreal wanted some lane pressure, I guess. As you guys can see, Tryndamere actually does not struggle in the jungle at all. Like, he has quite an easy time in the jungle, actually. So I usually like to smite the Gromp, because I feel like if I get leashed for the blue, like, it's pretty unpredictable how much they leash for me, so I potentially could save that smite for this one and get the full benefit of all the damage, rather than smiting at, say, 200 health or 300. Actually, yeah, see, it smites for 400, so it's probably a bit lower when I was level 1, but you get the idea. And also, the smite has 2 charges, so it's not like it will go on cooldown when I smite here as opposed to there, if you guys know what I mean. Basically, the cooldown's unaffected for the second charge. I should still get it up when I go to red. And I just want to be sure, so I'm just going to ward here, just in case the Lee comes. And there's a little trick when you're jungling as Tryndamere, you have to make sure you kill the small ones first and pop a potion here because they do a lot of damage. Also, I noticed that... Ooh, okay, Lee is over there. That means he's not going to invade us. This is really good. So we'll just ping that the Lee could potentially be going top. Just do some map awareness for the team. And basically, Lee did a short... Okay, wow. I can't save her there. Okay, so that Lee's actually getting fed now. This is really bad for us. But as Tryndamere, you want to make sure you farm up, because the worst thing you can do is fall behind on levels and experience, and then you'll be completely useless. So as long as you farm and get your items, you're good to go. That's the key for Tryndamere jungle, just power farm. Because your ganks are really mediocre, and if you gank and it fails, then, you know, your games will become really inconsistent, you know. You tend to lose a lot more. I'm just going to turn down the volume on my earphones because I can't hear myself talk quite loud. And the reason why I have earphones on is because the sound will actually bleed into the mic if I had my speakers on. Okay, so... Oh, everyone's... I should go mid. I feel like mid... or bot. Oh well. We're already headed mid, so we might as well. After that dagger disappears, could potentially gank. We got some really nice chunk. Oh, she's dead. Nice. There you go. I did not expect us to actually get a kill there as Tryndamere, because all we have is a slow, but that actually might be better than certain junglers like Shyvana that has an even worse gank. So I want to stay clear of top until Darius ignited, actually. Darius used ignite. So okay, we're gonna walk towards... No, he's dead. He's dead. There's no point in going. He's actually dead. Like 100%. If there was a chance he's going to survive, I'll start heading there and help him out. And actually, if I help him out, I might actually suicide in that situation, because he's way too deep. So we're already level 5. Lee's level 4, so this is good because we shine when we're higher level. If we fall behind, we are screwed. So we want to just keep power farming. And, you know, look for ganks whenever we can, like when it's a freebie. Like, we basically, if we were to fail gank in mid, we'll still be able to go to the next camp and basically get experience. Now that we cleared literally everything, we'll just go back and we'll buy... I'd say we buy Stalkers, because that actually increases our gank potential by like a billion-fold. So we get that. And boots is essential because, you know, we're a jungler. We need to travel the whole map. So we need our boots, we need our movement speed and slow, and we need our attack speed. And then we're going to keep going. Okay. I tend to not want to finish this item. So basically I just want it for the chilling smite. And then I can use it for ganks. I'll still build my core, which is... I'll probably go for PD, actually. I'll go for PD, and then I'll go for maybe Tabbies or Mercs. Then I'll go for, say, Death Dance, something like that. And then at the very end, I'll see I screwed up there. I actually, because I was distracted, I didn't actually kill the small one, so I took a lot of unnecessary damage. And at level 3 or level 2, whenever you get there, you want to take the small ones out or you'll die to the camp. Okay, so luckily we're higher level, so it didn't matter. But that's just to let you guys know you have to kill the small ones right away, or else you'll actually die to the camp. So we have one more charge of Smite, so we're going to save that. We're level 6, so we're going to go ahead and look at bot and see if we can get a gank off. We know that Lee is nearby, meaning if we gank here, we have to expect the Lee to come. So this is actually a very risky gank, but we're hoping that the Lee actually just went and did his jungle. So we're gonna ward here for some early warning, and then we're gonna come. Okay. Well, we picked up an assist, and we scared the Vel'Koz off, so I'd like to say that we helped. We're just gonna push this out because we secretly want some golden experience as well. Like this, depending on how much you tax and the situation, it could actually be really bad if you tax your lane. But I just taxed a tiny bit. So potentially it's okay. Maybe we can gank. Uh-oh. Wow. Well, we almost died there. That was close. Okay, we actually are way too low to do anything. I don't really want anything to happen, so I'll just ping them back so that we get a safe back. We'll be able to not actually have enough money to buy anything. This is not good. Okay, that's fine. These are pretty good items. The important thing is really the daggers. The daggers are the key for Tryndamere. How many daggers do I need for PD? Because PD is so good on Tryndamere, since we're not exactly wave clearing, since we're just killing jungle camps. Oh gosh. Alright. Oh, too bad I'm not down there. This is my mistake. You see, if I somehow knew ahead of time, if I basically played jungle a lot, since I'm just a top lane, I'm a top lane main, so I don't really play jungle. So I don't actually know the rotations here. I should have actually went bot. Because after bot, if I knew that there was a fight that breaks out, I could potentially do something, and I should go top. You can always stop a camp. You can always stop a camp and just go if you see a opportunity like this one. Alright, he should be dead. I just warded in case he goes into the bush. And I just got KS, but that's fine. The Yasuo can, you know, make use of that. Make use of that kill and do something with it. But because I'm a greedy jungler and I really want blue, so unless she comes and gets it, I would want to take it. Because in this situation, I feel like I can carry. Okay, so since she wants it, I'll just give it to her. That's fine. But it does wastes a lot of my time and it sets me behind. Because I'm doing this, I'm taking unnecessary damage, and I basically get 0 experience out of it. See, my experience didn't even go up at all. So that's another thing. I like to kill the small ones, or maybe just leave them one hit away because my spin can kill both. And as Tryndamere, you can always stay high health in the jungle, just because of your, like, infinite sustain. Whoops. Okay, so maybe we can go to red. So since we donated blue buff and Ari went into lane, the enemy jungle actually knows that we have just went to blue. So he could potentially actually come to red, just because he knows that we're going to be doing our red. But since I don't think the jungler... Oh, the jungler's actually super ahead. He's 3 kills. So he's really, really strong. We have to be careful not to get one-shotted by him. Yeah, so he actually knew. So he actually took our red. That's just typical jungle mains. They actually know. They actually know what's up. So we're gonna look to power farm still, but we're keeping an eye on bot now. I think we lost our red buff when basically I ganked the Darius. I think that's when I lost my red buff. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I should go now. Okay. If anything, I can prevent the Lee Sin from doing anything to my team. So I'm gonna pop a potion and stay high health. Oh, wait. Oh no, she's running the wrong way. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna hold the mid because there's a juicy wave here. Okay, we basically slowed down her recall. And actually what you can do to get your lane back is basically pull this minion wave so that it freezes. We thin it out a little bit so when Ahri comes back, see, it forces the cat to stay actually. So we're just being super annoying. And now she's forcing us to pull the lane back, so we waste their time because the Katarina knows. Oh, she outplayed me. That was really good on her part. I actually played that wrong. I shouldn't have Q healed. I should have just ulted first. And then I just kill her. And then I can Q heal later to survive the ignite. But yeah, she played that pretty well actually. So I'll give props to her on that one. But the idea is basically to force the lane to freeze. As a jungler, you can easily do that by pulling the minions forward. And if they don't come back for it, then your lane automatically wins. Like, your laner will come back and have a huge minion wave, over level the other person, and basically your minions will just die to their huge minion wave. And the Katarina will come back with no minions and just be super behind on experience after Ahri takes all the experience at the tower. That's the idea. So that's why it forced the Katarina to die there as well. That's something you guys can implement. Basically, at low elo, they won't come back for it. They'll just let it freeze, and then your lane has just won. But for a high elo, they'll come back, and then you can annoy the crap out of them. They can't go back home. Oh, my ears just went a bit funny. Like, I actually couldn't hear anything for a second. I just went deaf for a second there. It was weird. Kind of scary, though. Like, literally just no sound. And I'm pretty sure it's not me, because I was like right-clicking on my mouse, and that's not from the computer. I mean, it is technically from computer, but it's real life, and so I know it's not my computer. Just a bit weird, I just went deaf. Oh, one more. We can actually duel the Lee since we have ult. Yeah, that Lee's looking to get our red buff, that's the thing. See if we can bait him in. We got the slow. Alright, I think we got out clean. Had to flash there, unfortunately. Alright, got another kill. This is pretty good. So this is just from playing Tryndamere so much that I just know how to survive, like, without even thinking much. I don't know really how to explain how I survived there, but I did somehow. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. If I was to play any jungler, like any meta jungler that I'm not comfortable with, like, you guys probably have seen thousands of videos on those, and also I wouldn't know how to survive in most situations, so I'll just be disappointing you guys. That's why if you're very comfortable on a champion, just play that one, even if it's on a not so great role, but because you're so comfortable with it, you actually tend to do better with it. Like, give it a try. If you're really comfortable with it and on an off roll and it doesn't work, just don't do it anymore. But if it works, just keep doing it. So just give it a try. Like, that's what I did. I tried it with Tryndamere and actually works pretty well. Like, better than... I'm sure there's better potential for, like, the meta junglers, but for me, it works out better for me here, based on how well I know the jungle and how well I know the champion so far. And also, it's so easy to get objectives as Tryndamere. You can solo everything. You have such an easy time in the jungle. Like, a lot of junglers... Oh, what the heck? A lot of jungle, like, champions that I play, like Kha'Zix or Hecarim, they struggle like crazy in the jungle. Like, you get so low health. After a gank, if you're at 50%, you can't even do red buff. Like, I literally need smite to do red buff. But as Tryndamere, no problems. Eye edge, I guess. I was thinking because I'm the jungler, I need to be there in a lot of fights, I should be getting Death Stance. So I might get that as well. Because that Katarina can actually eventually one-shot me, so I have to be careful of that. I have ult so I can tank for a little bit.
You should clone yourself.
I don't know if I can survive this. Oh, rip. Oh, I could have survived! I could smite the wolves and survive. Okay, that's my mistake there. I could have survived there easily. Once I smited the wolves, I auto it. I'll heal from the jungle item as well. And then I can Q heal. I should have survived that. That was my mistake. 100% my fault. Ah, that was my fault. But guys, see, this is just something that I learned. See, I'm learning with you guys as well because I don't play the jungle at all. But I know enough because I played a lot of high elo games to know how the jungle works. So this is really just from me playing. All my knowledge right now is just simply from playing top lane. I can't buy anything with 500, so... Actually, I should look for a Vamp Scepter as well. Alright, I'm thinking that I'll... Because nothing much is happening, I'm going to do the golems. Just clear all the way up to the top. I know that this is mid-game and I should be getting objectives, but I really don't know how I can deal with Lee. Like, I feel like the Lee, if I'm in the jungle, it's so risky, and it also puts me behind because there's no guaranteed farm for me. So, I will be risking my life just to get maybe one camp, and it'll take a lot longer to get there as well, when I could be getting several camps here. So that's just my idea because of my experience in the jungle, but let me know, guys, if you guys can point out my mistakes, like especially with pathing. I would like to know, like, obviously mistakes that I haven't already pointed out, like smiting the wolf camp there. I was a very obvious one that, you know, I only knew like 1 second after I died. But in terms of pathing and everything, I still actually want to get better at the jungle as well, but I think I have a pretty solid idea on how to jungle as Tryndamere, so you guys can take this as a reference as well, this video. So once we clear all the way up the top, I'm thinking if there's anything to do at top or mid. If not, then I can potentially get Rift Herald actually. I can solo Rift Herald with these items. Especially as a jungler, you have the jungle item which is way better than Vamp Scepter. So just pop a potion, just go nuts. And Ezreal's helping, so this is gonna go down pretty fast. Alright, nice, we got it. I'm thinking Vamp Scepter and we can potentially get a Death Stance. I don't know about Static Shift just because we're probably not going to be split pushing since we have a split pusher, which is Yasuo. That Darius is over there. Alright, so there is Baron in 12 seconds. We want to make sure we secure that. So we have the crab here and we'll probably drop our ward and then we'll go back home and change the thing into a sweeping lens. I don't know, that's too deep. That's too deep. That's like really deep though, and we don't know where the Vel'Koz is or where the cat is, so we could potentially be suiciding. Oh, I should have dropped this. Unfortunately, because of that, I have to sell that and let's see, AD, AP. These guys are feeders. Okay, I'll get Tabby. I just like Tabby, I don't know. I just really like Tabby. The only CC is Vel'Koz. That's literally their only CC and maybe the Jhin route. Because the Lee kick I think is a fixed distance, like your Merc Tread's not going to make a difference. So okay, he's at red and we're at our red. But for some reason he's over leveled because he's 5-1. I guess that's why. But we're actually keeping pretty close even though he's super fed. So that's actually really key. Maybe we can kill the Jhin. I do have my slowing smite. I have to make sure the Lee isn't here though. Okay, there's plenty of wards. They have plenty of ward coverage. There's a Vel'Koz there. God knows who else is there. We'll just back off. There's no need to suicide when we're in a good position. Like, our team is 18 kills to 10, so let's not throw. We'll just keep farming as if we're a top laner pushing and split pushing, but we're actually not split pushing, that's unfortunate. Can he see me? Oh, he saw me. For sure. Wait, what the heck? I didn't buy the sweeping lens. Okay, I guess that's actually good. It's a good thing I didn't buy it because now I can see the Inferno Drake. I'm looking to steal it. And I'm looking to also get out alive. Ah, damn it. Okay, wow, they're really deep. We have a really good Yasuo ult there. Wow, they went so deep for me. Like, I planned to get out alive, but I didn't think there were like 3 or 4 man flash onto me. That's crazy. Did I spin in? I guess I span in way too late though, but I thought I had it. I thought I had it because I saw the Ezreal ult come in and it was like over 1,000, so when it was coming in, that's when I started spinning, I believe. What damage was I getting hit by? Physical. And some magic damage from Cat. Okay. Unfortunately, we have 600 gold, so we might as well buy the extra slow. So now we have 2 slows, so that's really good. Actually, 3 slows with the W. And we're actually even on levels with Lee, so that's actually huge. Potentially, we can secure Baron. I really want to secure Baron. And okay, don't do what I did. I need to buy Sweeping Lens, so that's this one. Where is it? That's this one, Oracle Alteration. That's what I need to buy because as a jungler, you need to clear the wards out before you do objectives. Okay, I'll just smack him if he's gonna do that. Whoa, there's a lot happening. Alright, nice. We finally got a kill. Because our KDA was really looking bad, but now it doesn't look as bad, but still pretty bad. But to be honest, the KDA is not the thing that matters. It's just how well you manage yourself in terms of level, getting behind, and items and all that. That's the most important. Nice. That Yasuo wall is really helpful. But that Lee is alive though. I don't want a 50-50 smite it. Nice, he's dead. This is perfect. Yeah, so when Lee's around, you don't want to keep going because it's just so risky, you know? Like, I don't trust myself with smiting since I have no experience with that. But I'm sure you guys that play jungle more would be better at smiting than me. Alright, he's dead as well.
You asshole.
This is really good. So yeah, I don't know. I still actually win quite a lot as Tryndamere jungle. It's just I don't feel as useful. Like right now I feel so useless. Even though I have a bunch of slows I can stick on targets because of my build basically. But I feel like I'm more useful split pushing. Since we have Baron buff, I really want to push, but we don't have static shift to push really fast. That's the annoying thing. So in a situation where you want to split push, oh, there's a Darius behind us. So what we're gonna do, because we know Darius is coming for us, is we can just go over the wall. Like, just like that. Like, there's no way he can catch us. What? Is he gonna keep chasing? That's a bit weird. Why would he do that? He's just wasting his time. Okay, we're gonna go back, buy another component. Like, eventually I want to sell my Stalker's Blade for like a full item. So once I have these completed, I'm going to sell my Stalkers. So right now we'll get our red buff and head straight there. You always want to clear a camp on the way to your destination, so make sure you guys do that. I know it's going to take a couple more seconds, but unless something is happening that you immediately need to be there, you should take camps on the way just to be efficient with your pathing. And don't do that what I just did, which is spin away early. I keep overestimating my damage. Okay, so we're level 13 and the laners are level 14, so it's not the best, but we're keeping up, so that's the important thing. You want to keep up with the top lane and mid lane in terms of levels and items. You don't want to fall behind. Okay, very nice. Okay, nice. We actually one-shot the backline too, so this is pretty good. That means we have pretty high AD for the timing that we have. Okay, I really hate myself that I still haven't bought the Oracle's alteration. I feel so stupid. But it's just as a top lane, I never actually buy that item. Whoa, okay, that got a bit scary. I had to ult there, but I actually didn't need to because of how much healing is coming from our support. Like, the Nami was just using the tidal wave heal and the... what's that called? Yeah, redemption. That's insane healing. I just went from, like, I needed to ult to, oh, I'm actually almost full health. Okay, Baron minion's OP though. I feel so bad, like, without static shiv. That's why I always buy the item first. Alright, I forced her to suicide. Basically, I had the slow on her and she decided not to jump to Vel'Koz, so that is game, guys. I have actually a few questions to ask you guys, so... what do you guys think? What sort of content do you guys like to see? Like, for example, I had a few ideas. I was thinking of point of view replays. Basically, they're replays of games that I lost pretty badly. And we see the opponent's point of view with Fog of War and see how they played so well and what mistakes I made or what mistakes we made. So I was thinking, like, I could actually potentially make videos of, say, a LeBlanc basically dominating in lane and how exactly she did it. If you guys like to see something like that, that's one of my ideas. Another one is like a game knowledge video where I basically drop the knowledge on you guys and I talk to you guys about how I play different matchups. Like, say, I have actually a lot of footage of different matchups where the game just went really south afterwards, but during laning phase I played it pretty well, so I have like a bunch of matchups I can show you guys. Okay, this is actually taking way too long, but sorry about that. Okay, another idea I have is basically a subscriber game video where we jump onto Discord and we all play. Like, maybe if my channel got a little bit bigger, this might be in the future. If my channel gets a little bit bigger, we can jump on Discord and we can play some normals or ARAM together. So let me know what you guys think about these ideas. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and cheers.